From any open soul, the love flows, and with love you feel offering gifts, facilitating opening and growth in others. But be careful that the gifts are consciously desired by the ones to whom you offer them. Even if you are convinced, even if you have realized or are convinced that the other person has realized that your gifts are needed, as long as they have not realized this, it will end in failure and disappointment on both sides. It is a trap of the ego to feel that you could be the one who facilitates opening and growth for those who do not consciously work on it, to offer gifts when they have not asked for anything just because you think you know better what they need. You can only be a channel, a spring that creates a pond of tranquility, joy, love for yourself and for other travelers on the path of life. And know that you will be the first one to enjoy this work, the wonder of creation, the pond of love. The other travelers, some will pass without seeing it, others will stop to contemplate it, some will admire it, others will quench their thirst, some will bathe in the pond of love, and others, well, they will release themselves in it. You can guard the pond of love from those who spoil it, but not with fences or walls too high. Then everyone else will pass by without seeing it. You can invite travelers to stop, but only if they want, and if they are prepared, will you be able to give them gifts. But you won't be able to control anyone's expectations, much less their reactions and actions. It is difficult enough to work with your expectations. And then, on top, to try to facilitate opening and growth for others without them realizing, participating, and even asking for is an act of aggression and will be punished sooner or later as such. Remain the channel, the spring that creates the pond of love. That is first. The pond grows, becomes a lake. From the lake, from the overflow, a river starts. Sometimes rushing, bursting wildly, sometimes slowly, barely noticed. And then the river flows. You flow. Sometimes you wonder, what if no traveler stopped by the pond? Does the spring go to waste? Does it go downhill? Down the drain? No, it will always end up in the sea, in the ocean. All springs come together in the ocean. We connect there. So don't fret, let the spring flow. Only this way he will find his way to the ocean. Work with yourself and for yourself. Control your expectations. Witness what happens around you. Be close to others. Communicate and encourage them to open up, to become aware of their needs, desires, and expectations. Be an example through what you do with yourself and for yourself, an example for them, for their work, when and if they decide to do it. Encourage them and be an example of how you can become aware of what you have to work with and for yourself, because by doing this, you are half there, halfway to the shore. When they begin their work, and if they become aware that gifts are needed and that you can offer them, they will come to you, ready to receive them. Maybe they will even ask for your gifts.